Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So there's something about a spiritual ultimatum, okay? This might be you, the Fool, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups. This might be you. I feel like you are creating or signaling some kind of spiritual ultimatum, right? Like energetic ultimatum. I'm wondering, I'm getting like a lot of like judgment energy and tower energy. It's kind of like being a walking, talking tower moment, being a walking, talking judgment. And this energy feels very hard. It feels very, like, you know how like when energy is soft, it flows easily. This energy feels very hard and like almost stagnant, okay? So it's almost like you're just putting a complete stop to something. The Empress, interesting. And I feel like you have the authority to do this. Of course you do. You know what I feel like actually? It actually feels like you're birthing like a new frequency or something. Like it feels like you are birthing this ultimatum or this um, putting a stopness to something. It's interesting because the Empress is extremely fertile and abundant and like giving, right? Birthing, but this feels almost like an abortion. This feels almost like I'm even getting the sense of like the great deluge, you know, like Noah's flood. Kind of like this was a messy affair or something. I feel like you're birthing some kind of ultimatum. You know what? I'm also getting a lot of Venusian energy, and I feel like this putting a stop to something is it feels very much like uh, an ultimatum against like violence, against uh, like shittiness. You know, like I feel like it's an ultimatum against cruelty, basically, is what I'm getting here. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here as well. And see, you know what I'm getting? I feel like the ultimatum is you leaving, like the ultimatum is you looking away, you know, towards a different perspective or a different reality or something like that. That might not seem too like, I just heard incredulous. I don't know what that means, but that doesn't seem too like bad. But I'm getting this sense of like hell being the absence of God, you know. And since you're the observer, um, that like you denying your fertility, your birthing process to any kind of like shitty experience, any kind of shitty behavior, any kind of shitty belief, you know, shitty thought process. You denying that is actually creating some kind of like enclave of, I just heard pettiness. What? It's creating some kind of enclave of hellishness, quite frankly. It's kind of like if an energy doesn't want to be alchemized, if an energy doesn't want to be like its truth, and I would say, like, for instance, the actual truth of of fear is love. For instance, the actual truth of sadness is happiness, because it's like a lack of something that's making you sad and you're striving for happiness. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So I feel like, and so if that happiness isn't there, then the sadness just stays the sadness. It just stays what it is. So you turning your head towards something different, you choosing to observe differently, is creating some kind of quite honestly, I want to say like backlash, but I'm also getting a lot of fertility for you. It's that energy of like once you alchemize something or deny something out of your space. I also just heard lack of accountability. I'm getting a lot of like clear like messages. Where was I getting at now? This is a whole lot of energy I feel like that you have to deal with. It's just like, but it's giving that like once you alchemize an energy, the within yourself, either like I said, that thing stays what it is in its own like turmoil or whatever, because it is now experiencing itself rather than you and your fertility. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are the observer, you are the emanation, blah blah blah, right? So just bear that in mind, okay? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is you. This Ace of Pentacles, whoa, I'm getting a lot of fresh energy, a lot of, I don't care how dead or stagnant something seems, like there's like something is sprouting from from somewhere, from nothing maybe even, okay? Like this might not even be something dead or stagnant. It just might be I don't know, maybe you're just hoping for something new, and that's the ultimatum. Like, where's my new thing? Or I don't know, where's my excitement? Where's my whatever? You understand what I'm saying? But either way, like this thing coming in for you is the ultimatum, the protection, because the Ace of Pentacles is also very strong and powerful against. Against the shitty energy. It's interesting, it's because this is giving me some kind of like two birds, one stone. Like, I feel like this hardness I'm also feeling is some kind of tough love. Like, imagine being like a single parent and like having to deal with the world's bullshit and shit like that. And you're like, Jesus, my guy, like you need to toughen up a little bit or something. Like, these things are disgusting. I don't know. And so you birth this, like, mama didn't raise no dummy, mama didn't raise no bitch, or some shit like that. Even if you had to raise yourself, like whatever. But this two birds, one stone kind of thing. It's kind of like you're birthing not just this very yummy reality, if you want to. But it's also like you are aborting something, quite honestly. Does this need a trigger warning? Because this feels like even like Gaia like rejecting things. Like things are about to start collapsing, and I'm talking about like coronavirus was like a for us to like recognize what is happening, and everything emotionally that was happening is what's about to be happening physically. Jesus. Either way, so this is what I'm getting. But like that's the thing, like while you might have flourished through lockdown, it's because you're about to like literally flourish as the world burns, okay? Which is going to be very lovely for you, because I feel like you have become so accustomed to like that. But it's beautiful because you're birthing new life. But this new life that you're birthing is the thing bringing in the death and the destruction, so. But the only reason is because I feel like this thing that you're birthing or being given, by Gaia, by Goddess maybe, by God, the universe, who knows, we know. By yourself. This thing that you're being given, this beautiful thing, might actually just be I don't know, like it almost feels like that's the thing that's enough for you to walk away from this lower vibrational whateverness. Okay, because I feel like this, like your higher self, Gaia, God, Dionysus, like they really want you. Like it's like build me here and heaven, So that's why I feel like you feel like some things are like really being rejected. Like there's only space for 24K gold here, like literally, okay, like nothing else, like only purity and perfection. I feel like it's also giving this vibe of like being this walking, talking like tower moment. It's because it's almost like this what the matrix or something flourished off of your decay, off of your sacrifice, off of your um like factory farming fertility or some shit like that, you know. And since the tables are turned, it's like, you know, like it's not necessarily that you are actually the tower, it's just like you're the exact opposite of a tower, but everything like that's going through the tower. That thing is being rejected by this very high vibration. And like, don't tell me high vibrations can't reject, because I mean, come on, what do you think alchemy is? You know, like it's like it starts from rejection. Oh, it's this, but I don't want it. I want it to be this, you know. I also just heard like I'm gonna do what I want, you know, like the Emperor. Oh my god. See, but like this is giving like. Okay, I wasn't actually supposed to like pull this card. No, I was. The Two of Cups. Okay, well, this is actually lovely because you know what? Interesting. It's kind of like this, like tough love kind of. It's kind of like this, like, you know what? Fuck you, kind of like put your care energy is actually the thing that's finally making you. Yeah, that's making you leave towards something that you truly deserve. You know, like the Eight of Cups is you literally leaving 8 cups for 2 cups, which is exactly what you're doing, okay? Ten of Pentacles. So again, this ultimatum. You know, yes, the Magician as well. I actually feel like this, and the Hierophant again, I actually feel like this ultimatum is very much, it's very much backed. It's very much backed by the gods, by divinity, by the universe, by just whatever. If you feel like you're leaving something, or you feel like you are turning your back on something, or if you keep rejecting something, or something like that, it's because you're literally, you know, you're going towards some kind of Two of Cups situation. Like it's just happening whether, I don't know, you like it or not, you know. But obviously you would like it, so that's why you keep it's almost like you keep birthing something new or something. Or I don't know, maybe like that's what the ultimatum is leading to. The ultimatum is leading to this love or something. Like it's either like true love or nothing, right? Again, like it's very heavy energy, but I feel like, and the cards are very good, but again, I feel like it's because you're in the Eight of Cups currently. You're like literally about to stumble upon your Two of Cups, or you are stumbling upon your Two of Cups. With that Page of Swords, like you might have your eye on somebody, or somebody might have their eye on you. I feel like this is much more somebody having their eye on you than anything else. Okay, because again, it's giving this ultimatum energy. Also giving this energy, and I really don't like this, even talking about this like runner chaser dynamic. Like once you stop chasing, you attract, you know, which I guess is fair in some sense. Okay, maybe that's ultimatum. Maybe you put this ultimatum up with yourself. You're like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I don't know, like, why isn't the feather moving when I'm telling it to move? It's like, I know this is a simulation. Stop playing around. Stop fucking around with me, guys. Kind of like, you know. King of Cups. But again, I feel like this is very much to do with love. This is very much to do with union. I am looking at the Ten of Pentacles, which I put on top. The world, Ten of Swords, there's some kind of completion to betrayal, blah blah blah, which I guess is also the ultimatum. I feel like you're in a prove it era, kind of like not being mean or anything, but just kind of like energy doesn't lie, you know. It's like you're birthing something that I don't know. It's almost like the love that you're supposed to have might even be like world ending. But I feel like that's just a perspective because it's almost like it's actually giving that vibe of like a new template, or you know, like they talk about those kinds of things, like being a new template for the new earth and your relationship, blah blah blah. You understand? I also feel like that's why the Eight of Cups are being released, because it's literally just you and this person that exists. Okay? And I'm not even talking in some kind of like metaphorical way, but in some way, it's like this Ace of Pentacles is the planet, is the world, it's your own like personal uh, space, and nothing else exists besides you, okay? I don't know, maybe the both of you came to claim this world together or some shit. No, I'm just starting to talk shit, you know, like. Either way, what's the actual message here? Justice the sun. Like I feel like whatever this beautiful thing is that you're literally stumbling into, because you are currently in the Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. You're like boo boo boo, you know, and then you're like, oh, stumbling into that beauty. Okay. I feel like that's actually the message here. You're like stumbling into the most beautiful thing you can imagine, I guess. Okay, but you're like leaving havoc behind you as the old things die, the jealousies and the greeds and the fucking things. Oh, look at the wind blowing again as I say that. Okay, anyway, guys, thank you so much for channeling with me for some reason, I want to say. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading. Everything is in the description box down below. See you again for now tomorrow.